Now, from our tour earlier in the show, I'm sure you can imagine just how much work has to be done before the center can open its doors to the public. But I bet you won't believe how much work has already been done thanks to hardworking volunteers.
There's a state all the way around. Okay. I don't think it should move. Yeah.
We understand it's a huge undertaking, but we're moving along. End of September was when we actually started demolition, so we've been at it since then, and I think we've taken out this is on the first floor, we've taken out nearly 70 dump trailer loads of stuff. So it's been a huge thing. We've had as many as 5 ceilings to remove, 3 walls, 2 floors, and this bottom floor probably has, I think, around 7,000 or better square feet. So
every time there's a new owner, they renovated and they didn't take anything out, they just added to it. 5 different ceilings, 4 different walls, 5 different floors, and all around restaurants on the other side, and they've done pretty much the same there.
The gutting of the main floor is estimated at $100,000 of volunteer demolition, which have meant long, cold, and hard hours for these gentlemen.
It's a worthwhile project. It's quite an ambitious project, but
Giving back to the community.
yeah, definitely worthwhile.
Well, I mean, for myself, I'm not from Wainwright, but I've spent several decades coming here. So, there's a whole railway story, and there's the story of the hotel, the clock tower you may have noticed. It's right in the middle of Main Street. It's hard to miss. But they all have a story, and there's a lot of people that worked hard to make this community what it is. And so we're trying to keep that going and even improve on it.
these gentlemen, most of them are recently retired and believe in the community, believe in what we're doing here, and this is a way that they can help. And so we've had, I think we're up to about 7 or 8 guys now that have been helping, and quite often we have 4 a day or 5 a day. Sometimes it's down to 2 or 3. We all have other things that have to be done from time to time, but a really good crew, yeah, they're doing a great job.
We have to mention Keith Brower. He's the one that's spearheaded all of this. He's the project manager, coordinator, and he's the one that keeps us going. We go by his energy. So it's been fun. We have a good time.
With the hotel being designated as a heritage site, the crew has to be especially cautious not to destroy anything that has a historic value.
Wherever we can preserve the lath and plaster upstairs, we're going to try to do that. Obviously the outside walls have to come off because they have to be insulated. And some ceilings will have to come off as well. But especially the 3rd floor where the doors are original, where the transoms above the door are original, and the moldings and so on, those should all try to be maintained. Some of the moldings on the windows as well. If they can't be maintained, they will be taken off and new ones redeveloped that are exactly the same as the ones that are there. Some of the windows actually will be taken out and redone, and then there may be other windows that are put on the outside of those that will have the R value and everything that's important. But yeah, so all that stuff you try to maintain as much as that, so when people look at it 100 years from now or 87 years from now, they'll say, oh, okay, that's how it was built, and that's cool, you know. So one of the things that we want to do is, and it's totally our intention, is to use as much of the local people as we can. We've got good construction companies in Wainwright, we've got good plumbing companies, we've got good electrical companies, and we expect to use them to bring this thing back to what we're going to have in the future.
And you really, really cannot say enough good things about local volunteers and how hard they work. And when HR returns after this quick break, they reveal their vision for the center.